I had a viewer asking, how do I save the surround on my subwoofer? I'm assuming he wants to recone it. Typically when you recone a subwoofer, you get rid of all the soft parts, which would be the surround, the cone, spider, and the coil, and they'd all get replaced. But if you're like me and some other people out there, sometimes you want to save some of the parts and reuse them if you can. So on a blown sub, typically you're going to be able to save the surround, the cone. The spiders always get trashed. Sometimes you can save the coil, usually not worth it. By the time you peel all the glue off, you damage the former, it's just easier to get in the coil. But I got an MTX subwoofer here. It's got a rubber surround, and he's specifically asking about MTX Rubber Surround, so this is a cheaper subwoofer than what he's looking at doing, of course, but we're going to use it for a demonstration here and show you how to get rid of the cone and surround without damaging it. So we're going to peel off the trim ring. Start. Take that off there. Now, bring the camera up here. As you can see, it's glued down around here, all the way around. And usually what I do, so there's a bunch of different ways to go about this, but I'll take and I'll slowly work around the edges in here, just lightly breaking up the very edge along the basket inside here. Not enough to stretch the surround or damage it, just enough to kind of start to pry the glue loose off the basket. You'll notice some spots it goes a little further than others. Just kind of go by feel. Don't stretch your surround, whatever you do, because you want it to maintain the same shape if you're going to reuse it. If you're not going to reuse it, just cut it and throw it away. But usually around where the screw holes are, MTX put these in there, but you can get it propped up a little further. As you can see, I almost got it off right there. It's a good place to start. But you're going to want to do this all the way around and just start to break that bead loose. So we've worked around, we got a couple spots that are pried up pretty good on the inside here, especially like where the screw holes are. Got a couple spots where it's actually right loose. So we're going to take our flathead screwdriver or butter knife or something like that. I use flathead. Find a spot where it's out. So we got a little spot here. And what you're going to want to do is very, very carefully, where you have it all the way down to the basket, make sure you stay tight to the basket and slowly work around with the screwdriver. And you don't want to rip this around if you're trying to save it. And once you get the outer part of the surround up, you can start working from the inside again. And just kind of work along the edge, keep popping it up a little bit more and a little more. Once you get a spot open, you kind of work from both sides. Once you get a good hole in there, you can get your fingers in. You can work from underneath and on this side. Just slowly peel it up. Make sure it's not sticking too hard. Make sure it's not tearing as you go. Just take your time with it. Slowly work around. It feels like it's too stuck somewhere along the outside. I'm sure I'll hit the spot here in a second. And it's feeling pretty tight there. Take your screwdriver again. Work from the outside in. Just kind of work it a little further. You want to make sure you're tight on the basket with your screwdriver. You don't want to rip your rubber. more glue in this spot. And just remember, a kicker will always have the most punch. And we're just going to take it and slowly work around like we were before. I've got it peeled up pretty good with the screwdriver all the way around now, so it's coming up pretty easy. And this isn't as easy to do with foam surrounds. It's definitely much easier to do with rubber surrounds. Foam will lose its shape and it rips and sticks to the baskets in certain places, and foam's just really hard to do. You can do it, but it's not easy. Almost got her. Alright, there we go. So, now we're loose all the way around. This cone out. Let's start to keep the lead wires. Cut through them, cut through the rest of the spider the rest of the way around. As you cut the spider more, it usually comes up a little more, makes it a little easier. Not always. And voila. One surround saved. There's some glue stuck on there. You can go around, peel that crap off, clean it up if you want to save it. Yeah, so that's the basics of it right there. Whew, that's a dirty gap. That'll be fun to clean. anyways, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions on how to take something apart or anything like that, let me know and I'll try and make you a video if I haven't made one already. Puny coil.